What's good, everyone? It's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and in this one I want to take you through the next evolution of the Play series instruments from Native Instruments. The three OG instruments are getting a massive update that is following a new framework, new architecture that allows you to do so much more with the instruments and the sounds within them. In this one, we're going to take a deep dive into Ethereal Earth and show you everything that's new, how you can use them, and some of the presets and what you can expect from the sounds from Ethereal Earth. If you're into like those ambient, really reverby, cool, organic type of sounds, this is the instrument for you. Let's go. All right, so this is Ethereal Earth, the instrument. If you're looking for like atmospheric pads, basses, leads, very like organic, texturized sounds, this is the instrument for you. And if I could say so myself, this is one of my most favorite Play series instrument. So let's just jump right into this. I'll break down the plugin. Once again, if you are familiar with the Play series instruments, everything is laid out the same way. So once you open up any Play series instrument, you're going to get familiar and you'll know where everything is. In the middle is the core function of a Play series instrument. You have two sounds, sound A, sound B, and they're blended together to make one sound. And you can adjust the balance by going left to sound A or to sound B. Along the bottom, you have all of your macro controls, which affect global effects. So for instance, here's our cutoff. We could add some reverb. Those are our global effects. Now, with the new architecture and update to the Play series instruments, we have some new controls to sort of mold and shape our sounds. The first tab over here is our sound tab, which really lets us dive deep into each sound source. We're not going to go too deep into this just because this is a general overview, but just know you can really shape that sound. Your effects section, if you want to add in some effects, you can do it right here. You have so many effects aside from your macro controls effects that can really be added to the sound over here. Next up, we got our sequence section over here. It allows you to hold down one key and it'll play a melody or sequence for you. Some presets come bundled with some pre-programmed sequences that you can use and implement into your productions. Of course, you can select your scale or song key that you are in. Just a bunch of control once again to your sound. Then you can also automate with the step sequencer the macro effects over here. So your macro 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. And if you hold down a note, for example, this one, the cutoff is going to build up. Next up is our macro controls over here. We can just adjust a ton of things. For instance, if you don't want our cutoff to go fully opened up, we can kind of make that closed off a bit. So we can go something like that, so that when we're really in the heat of the moment, we're not going to just push ourselves too far and really too bright. We can keep it nice and dark. You can really control how these macros work. You can even move them around if you want. For example, this one to be on the first one, maybe cut off you want to be at the end. You can move them around like that very, very easily. Next up over here is just some more control on how it's laid out across your keyboard. You can really determine how you want the sounds to be spread across your keyboard. Right now, this one is just spread across the same octaves, but you can have one sound on, let's say, 2 octaves, the lower ones, and then you can have another sound on the 2 higher octaves and play them separately. Really up to you. This is where you would control that. Just really a lot of control on your sound in this update. So with that all said, let's go ahead and play through some presets so you get an idea of how Ethereal Earth sounds. So if you're playing with a sequence preset over here, you can go ahead and change it to the key of your choice. So we can go over to any key that we want. For instance, let's go to like an A minor, and you could change the key of the sequence that's being played back with those notes that are building up here. That is Ethereal Earth right over there. As you can see, it's very like unique sounding textures to it, very organic sounding, if you will, very lively. Just adds a lot of movement to your beats if you're just to add this as like an ambience track in the background. As usual with all the Play Series instruments, you get this randomize button right here. So if you just want to like feel lucky and just click this, click that, and you get entirely new preset sound. That is Ethereal Earth. I'll place a link if you want to learn more about it down in the description box below this video. If you do have any questions on this or just want to chat, let's go and talk down below as well. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember, thumbs up, share this video, and of course hit that subscribe button for more great videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later.